Welcome back to Breakfast Television. A special treat for us today. Not that we don't love Mike Apple because we adore him, but Kris McCusker woke up early to join us. Good morning. And it was Mike Apple's birthday yesterday. He didn't tell any of us.
Yes, and that's probably why he's off today. He was probably out partying last night, celebrating the birthday, and now he's off.
Well, when he's back, I'll have to sing happy birthday.
Yes, well, you know what? It just extends the birthday, so belated birthday wishes are just as good.
Happy birthday, Mike. Okay, we said goodbye to November yesterday, but that month is one to remember for the markets.
Yes, and we did see Bay Street move higher by about 5% in the month of November. The Dow, actually the big winner last month, it was up by about 6%. Now, even with that gain in November on Bay Street, it's still down by about 3.5% so far this year. Now, we continue to watch the price for oil. We've seen a lot more volatility in the last few weeks, with sort of a push-pull going on. So we've got concerns about demand moving forward, in particular in China. They're still working to sort of curb COVID there. But China, of course, one of the largest consumers of oil. And then concerns, of course, about a recession in Canada and the U.S. We did see the price for gas jump overnight. Not really clear where it's going to go from here, so maybe fill up if you can. As far as Bay Street is concerned, we're going to get earnings today from 3 of Canada's big banks. We have already heard from 2 of them, including CIBC, which saw fourth quarter adjusted earnings per share just below expectations. Revenue also below forecast. The bank did boost its dividend. Shares in CIBC down by about 12% year to date. We're also going to hear from TD Bank today. So the bank stocks could help move Bay Street.
Okay, it's a day for the banks. And Kris, I have to admit, I am guilty of this, but more Canadians are relying on credit cards.
Yeah, and really, I mean, 'tis the season, Faiza, in all fairness.
Right.
We're getting this data from TransUnion, which says 27.9 million Canadians held a combined outstanding balance of $2.29 trillion on active credit products during the third quarter of 2022. That's up by almost 8% from last year. And the agency says the number of consumers with an active credit account reached a record high in Q3 of this year. Now, participation grew the fastest among those born between 1995 and 2010, a gain here of almost 21%. So that is Generation Z, which likely saw more consumers enter the credit market, in fairness, which probably helped contribute to the spike in that age group.
Okay, good point. I've seen the tweets between Elon Musk and Apple. It seems like they've settled their differences. What's the latest there?
Well, for now, anyway. So what we are hearing is that Musk met with the Apple CEO, Tim Cook, at the iPhone headquarters in California. And according to Musk, all of that drama, I don't know, what do you want to call it? all of that stuff.
Drama's good.
It was a misunderstanding, it turns out. So Musk met with Cook, and he says the two had a good conversation. Earlier this week, Musk was talking about Twitter being removed from the Apple App Store. Musk now says that was never the case. But he did start criticizing Apple before all of this, after the iPhone maker reduced its advertising spend on Twitter, along with a slew of others, in all fairness. What's interesting about this, Faiza, we're hearing from Musk on this conversation and this apparent tour that he got of the iPhone headquarters. The Apple CEO has said nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
Okay.
So there it is. And this, this is resolved, at least for the moment, because you just never know.
It's never a dull moment with Elon Musk.
I think he needs to get more sleep. I think that's really his problem. I don't think he sleeps enough. I get this idea that he's working all the time. He's got a lot of balls in the air. Maybe he just needs to hit the pillow more often.
Okay, let's all take your advice. Kris McCusker, thanks so much for joining us this morning. We'll see you later on. Thanks so much.
Have a good day.
You too.